Okay. Dilly Dally says, hey, crippling depression and crippling depression plus hair.
Oh, man.
There are often times where something I really like, I look up and I see a video, where there's something I really like, I look it up and I see a video, and I immediately get pulled into a fully immersed, I guess, dive on that subject. For example, Halo. I like Halo, and one of the songs on the Halo 3 OST popped onto my phone, and I was immediately back in. I spent the next 2 weeks replaying 1 and 2, rewatching all the lore vids and all the novels, and getting into the anime and the movies. The fever ends, and I'm on the Wikia for said subject, and I realize I need to get back to being productive on my personal endeavors. Has there anything had the same effect on you?
Oh, that happens to me all the time. I'm a fucking wandering internet spirit.
Yeah, that happens.
Uh-oh. Tonight's a night where I accidentally clicked on the fucking Adeptus Mechanicus fucking link on the goddamn Warhammer 40k wiki. There goes fucking 2-3 hours of me.
So I don't have that, but I've recently had something that I pointed out was I used to never browse like random Reddit things. I'd only just go look at ours.
Yeah.
And then I know that like Steph has pointed out a couple of like posts from different ones and whatnot, and I've had the ones that I love, like justice porn.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, I will fucking go in hard on a justice porn video all day.
Yeah.
Because instant karma and comeuppance just feels good to know that wrongs are righted in the world. But there's a couple others that I've been alerted to that she showed me, and like now I kind of regret it.
Yeah.
Because I've been like kind of deep diving and checking some of these things and spending way too long scrolling through something. For example, Reddit, I am a total piece of shit.
Yeah.
Is just infuriating.
Yeah.
And I can't stop because it's just screenshots of people being awful. But unlike justice porn, there's no comeuppance or
just
correcting.
like, haha, I did an awful.
Yeah, and then here's someone pointing it out, and it's like, and it's also like, it's one of the things where they have like the no doxing rule, so they just kind of like censor the thing or whatever, or no links to the news article in some cases, and I'm like, but I want to know the reasons why you were such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you don't get that satisfaction. Or at least the karma comeuppance of the justice porn.
It's
infuriating because I'm just like, I hate everything about how awful people are right now.
There's a subreddit
and I read the next one.
There's a subreddit that a friend recently pointed me at because of this ridiculous bullshit, and it's called Unpopular Opinions. And most of it is opinions that are actually totally reasonable, just not the kind of thing you just talk about.
Yeah.
So like one of the ones that I like, there was a thread on. It's like, oh yeah, that's totally reasonable. It's like schools should do more about teaching you how to do your fucking taxes than, you know, history or geography, you know, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Teach more about like how to live your life. But then there's this one that even the moderation staff were just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, does anybody in here like to eat frozen food? And I don't mean like eat like a frozen, like, you know, do you like pizza rolls?
Jesus Christ.
I mean like just, you know, just pop like a pizza roll in your mouth and just suck on it, and so it thaws. And just like the moderation staff's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the actual shit?
Fuck.
You know, you ever just pop a Totino's in your mouth and just suck on it like it's a fucking Starburst? Or, God, what was the other one? It's perfectly okay to eat Starbursts with the peel.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, you mean the wrapper?
Yeah.
The plastic wrapper?
Yeah, no, Darwin would have taken care of this.
Maybe.
In earlier.
Or they would have been a king.
In the early years. There's two in particular that go hand in hand with each other. It's nice guys and nice girls. You're aware?
No, but I can ballpark it from the name.
Screenshots, often of text conversations, of people just doing that thing.
That thing that they do.
Of both kinds, where, Woolie, effectively, it comes down to, like, if we strip all language and words away, it comes down to, I am lonely and have an interest in you. Do you have an interest in me?
No.
I hate you and your existence. You are worthless and I hope you die. I never liked you anyway.
That's my favorite part of it, by the way. I never liked you anyway.
Haha, I was just kidding.
I was just kidding.
I am hurt. My feelings and emotions are very, very damaged, but I can't reveal that, so I have to lash out to protect those feelings. That's what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's filtered through the guys doing it or the girls doing it.
Hey, Woolie.
And it's so fucking enraging
wanna
to
point
think
out-
about people that have to defend
wanna
their
point out-
rejection, because literally rejection, there's a study that proves that rejection, you feel it as a physical pain.
It sucks, yeah.
It's a physical pain.
There's a
you
lot
feel.
of mental pain that is actually physical pain. Like, you know when you see a dude get hit in the nads? This is obviously unique to men.
You can actually,
and you go,
yeah.
ooh, right?
That's real.
That's real.
That's
That is real pain.
Yes.
Those are signals.
Yeah. So this is what it is literally just like your inability to deal with that
This unpleasantness
means you have to pretend your
and
attempt
honestly,
was not an
that's,
attempt to begin
that's
with.
most of what becoming a real adult is having dealt with so much unpleasantness that you're kind of numb to it so you can function while it's happening.
But the lack of awareness in how like you don't understand that this is why you're in the predicament you're in.
No, of course not, because you're young and you're stupid. Wooly, I can look back at myself at 25, right? I was appreciably dumber than I am now.
Certainly.
Right?
Certainly.
Also, I want to point out that you just did a big hypocrisy.
Oh, please.
Where I'm like, did you watch that gross pizza video? And you're like, I'm past that time in my life. So I'm at the nice guys fucking Reddit.
Yeah.
Wanting to vomit my soul onto the floor.
So yeah, 100%.
Yeah, right. You're past that time.
Oh yeah, because you know, well, you know what we're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
But those are the not safe for life horrors.
Yeah.
And once you know that you can make it through those, you've proved it, and you can put that away.
I remember
those scars remain forever.
I remember the day I knew it was too much. The day that I quit the fucking... I bet I can watch this.
Yeah?
Yeah. And it was when 2 Girls, 1 Cup came out.
Yeah.
Don't Google that. Don't look at it.
It's at this point, it's nothing.
Right? And everyone was posting reaction videos of them screaming and running away and throwing up and shit. And I was like, I bet I can watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a pussy. I can handle it. Mm-hmm. And I watched it, and I went, yeah, that's pretty bad. Time to stop.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I looked at it, and I kind of blinked, like, yeah, it's pretty awful. It's time to quit.
Yeah. Pain Olympics and the Gauntlet, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But that's different because that's just like, oh God, that's the horror.
Yeah.
This is
deeper. This is worse.
This is other human behavior that is like so awful that it makes you lose faith sometimes. And then you gotta go fucking stare at, like, hey, check out this dog putting the ball in the golf hole.
You know what I do, Willie? You know who I follow on Twitter? I follow the Wholesome Memes Twitter account.
Sure, Wholesome Memes. Yeah.
And I follow those accounts that post puppies every couple of hours.
Well, you see, and I know,
because it makes me happy.
Yeah, and you see, that's I just the other day, Steph and I talked about the fact that I'm like, yes, we get it, more puppies and kitties, and that's the whole thing. Yes, we know. You get the fucking, you see the thing, and it's like, oh, and then it makes you feel good. But like,
you need that shit.
But you need it. I'm seeing now, the more I'm going into it, that you need it to just fight back whatever else is going on in your brain that's making you lose faith in humanity and whatnot. And the one that I pointed out that I'm like, I'm loving is kids are fucking stupid.
Okay.
Because
kids are dumb as shit.
Because and it's just that.
Yeah.
And it's kids being really, really dumb. And the picture in particular that fucking got me is just like, it's just like, it's like there's 2 Lego towers, and one of them is flying out of the frame, and the other one is a really short little shitty one. It's a little girl standing there crying, and this caption is just like, stupid girl should have thought twice before she challenged me to a Lego building competition. And she's just staring at the huge tower going, because her tower sucked. And that shit's awesome. Fuck you, kid.
Oh, man.
You got what you had coming. I love it. That's great. That puts it all back in. Really good time on that. But
see, that's wholesome. Laughing at stupid children is forever.
Yeah.
Because children are always going to be stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real. Man, so that, like I said, you see the horrible things happen and you go like, oof, and that creates some permanent battle scars. But the ones that are scars on, like, this is the way really trash, like, just shit people. Yeah. This is the behavior of shit people, and you go, oh, they're out there. Yeah. That's a different type of damage.
Yeah, you don't need that. You know what you need? You need Russian dash cam videos.
I did like. There's an hour-long
Oh,
compilation.
I watch it every now and then because
I'm-
it's just good time.
There's so much.
It's always the one. It's like
It's the guy who rolls off and
Yeah,
softly rolls
it's
away.
him.
Oh,
It's the guy who the car comes to a complete stop and they just kind of flop onto the hood and
It's too
slide
much.
off.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Oh, what a silly place.
See, but the other dash cam video, the justice porn dash cams. Oh,
You really have to clarify what that means. That sounds really nefarious.
Okay, justice porn is quite simple. It's not porn. It's when someone does something awful and then the world corrects
Comeuppance.
the situation by allowing that person to get caught, called out, and or punished for their actions.
Yeah.
And in particular,
Like shoplifters getting their asses kicked. shit
or
like
whatever
that.
the fuck, right? Or motherfucker tackles Bret Hart and gets stomped the fuck out by a bunch of humongous jacked dudes who do nothing but out pump each other all day and hurt each other in the ring.
Yeah.
Just beat his ass as they
Gonna
drag him
attack
out.
A heart, period. A heart.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Wow. Yeah, and then this one particular one, this lady in this car like runs just driving like a complete asshole, and these guys that happen to be filming are just like, let's just follow this crazy lady who's driving like a complete asshole, and lo and behold, she runs over and hits an old dude, and one of the guys goes, "You get out and help him, I'm gonna fucking get her," and just follows this ass fucking shit piece of garbage human being until he pins her in a place where she can't go anywhere as he calls the cops, and she just sits there and goes, "What? I didn't do anything. What's the problem?" And you're just like, please just sit there and go through whatever you need to fight at the world until someone picks you up and puts you in a fucking box.
Yeah.
And it just feels so good to see them sitting there going, what do you have? You have nothing? Nothing. Awesome. Or like yesterday, when a dude walked in to a garage and saw some dude broke into his car and was like rifling through to steal his shit.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Whoa," and he hits the lock button.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this one.
And just holds it down. And the guy's like, "Well,
I can't get out.
And then a bunch of other people come around and go, "What's going on?" They're like, "Yeah, asshole's trying to steal my shit." And they're like, "Oh, this is great." And they pull their phones out and just stay by the door so that nothing's going anywhere. And you just watch for 5 minutes as the dude just sits there like a fucking moron. And then the cops pull up. It's great. It's fucking great. It's like, what was your plan? To be a piece of shit?
You know what I
Great.
really like? There's an ancient one in some American Canadian mall, and the guy like shoplifts some big item, and he is hauling ass. Like it's like 5 different security cameras, and then they just cut to him just running as hard as he can into a sliding like plexi door,
fantastic.
and just boo, and just
fucking
onto the floor, and just
fantastic.
out,
Yeah.
just out.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's so good. It's so good. Because you don't get away with it. You fucking love it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. That was
You ever see the one of a Chinese shoplifter guy on a motorcycle steals a lady's purse, and then it goes off camera, and then in China, I mean, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes off camera, and then nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden you see the same guy like coming back and crashes the motorcycle, and a swarm of people appear. And people start coming out of the houses with sticks and just start beating his fucking ass. And you're
hell
like,
yeah.
you're like, wow,
That's fucking great.
that's pretty intense.
That's great. That's super great. Love that. You know, yeah, anyway. It's just and you know the look on like you know the one where like there's a big crash in the house and then the camera runs over to see what happened and you see the dog with the table on its head and it's just kind of looking down like
no.
It's that expression
Yeah.
of like, you know, you fucked up, didn't you? You know you fucked up though, right?
You know, I actually had an equivalent of this back in the day. The place that I used to live, you remember, had that big fucking intersection right to the south of it. People would blow through that red like every day. After like 10 p.m., people blow through that red, and sure enough, it's cop right fuck that every day,
Yeah.
every single fucking day. And I'm just like walking into the store. It's like and you can see it happen in advance. You can see like that guy's not gonna slow down. He's gonna blow it. There's a cop car. All right, and boop boop. There. Okay, you have a good day, asshole.
Yep.
People like you are the reason why I hate crossing this fucking street.
Yep.
You piece of shit.
Deserved. Right. Meanwhile, over on I'm a Total Piece of Shit, you get to read about cop that was pulling someone over for drunk driving, got hit by a drunk driver, and then the ambulance they were in got hit by a third drunk driver.
Community standards need to be improved, I think.
And then that's the post, and then you just have to feel the way you feel about that news. You know? And I'm like, I can't deal. I can't deal. I need the fucking... Anyway, all right.
That sounds quite awful.
It's very bad. It's really, really shit.
You should follow the Wholesome Memes Twitter account instead. There's wholesome memes there. It's about feeling good about yourself. Positivity.
Fuck humanity, yay humanity.
Yeah, man.
Fuck humanity, yay humanity.
Hey, dogs are cool. You ever seen a dog do a trick?
I've seen it.
Aren't they wonderful?
They can be great.
Yeah.
Cats can be fun too.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Stubborn as fucking dumb as rocks, but...
Yeah.
I caught...
All right.